What happened at your work that caused multiple people to all quit at once? Our new supervisor started rating our performance based on how well we matched her dead husband's astrological compatibility chart. Rachel had been promoted after 8 years as our accountant. Everyone loved her. Organized, fair, always brought birthday cake. But something shifted after losing her husband in a car accident 3 months before the promotion. The astrology obsession started small. Rachel blamed printer issues on Mercury retrograde or communication problems on Mars energy. We figured it was grief coping. Then she asked for our birth times during our first team meeting. I need to understand everyone's working styles, Rachel explained, pulling out a massive astrology book. Sun signs only tell part of the story. I need exact birth times for full charts. Most played along, but Rachel disappeared for a week, emerging with color-coded charts mapping everyone's cosmic compatibility with department goals. Rachel restructured project teams based on astrological harmony. Fire signs need earth signs for grounding, she declared, splitting partnerships that worked perfectly for years. Our most productive duo got separated for having excessive water energy, creating workplace stagnation. When we complained about inefficient assignments, Rachel determined we had collective Saturn resistance. Her solution? Mandatory weekly astrology meetings to shuffle teams again. Everything escalated when Rachel found her late husband David's birth chart. She decided our department's success depended on aligning with David's cosmic energy. Performance reviews became based on compatibility with his Scorpio sun and Capricorn rising. David's spirit guides this department through his astrological blueprint, Rachel announced. I need to see who's channeling his energy effectively. Jake, whose chart clashed with David's, got negative reviews despite being our top performer. Samantha got praised for mediocre work because her Pisces moon complemented David's Mars placement. Rachel began having full conversations with David's photo on her desk, consulting him about our daily schedules. She'd nod thoughtfully at his picture, then announced that David wanted certain people to take lunch at specific times based on their moon phases. The breaking point: mandatory daily horoscope readings. Every morning, Rachel assigned tasks based on personal horoscopes. Communication mentioned, you handled client calls. Financial warnings, no expense approvals that day. She installed crystals around the office to amplify David's spiritual guidance and burned sage every Friday to cleanse negative employee energy. The fire department showed up twice because of smoke alarms. When Marcus called this illogical, Rachel declared him cosmically rebellious against divine guidance. She wrote him up for spiritual insubordination. The final straw came during our quarterly CEO presentation. Rachel explained that productivity issues could be solved by hiring only compatible zodiac signs. Her PowerPoint showed how David's astrological influence identified problematic cosmic energies holding us back. My deceased husband's spirit communicates through astrological patterns, Rachel told horrified executives. He's showing us who belongs and who's creating karmic disruption. She recommended firing 3 employees based solely on astrological incompatibility with David's chart. Then she asked if the CEO knew his birth time because David wanted to evaluate upper management's cosmic fitness too. 7 resignations followed that week. We couldn't work for someone who believed her dead husband managed our department through horoscopes. Rachel's detailed astrological personality analyses felt invasive and detached from actual performance. Management tried relocating Rachel, but she insisted changes needed cosmic approval from David's chart. When they suggested grief counseling, she claimed therapy couldn't address spiritual workplace guidance. Rachel was terminated after trying to hire an astrologer as cosmic consultant and demanding birth chart compatibility for all interviews. I heard she moved to California for spiritual counseling practice. Apparently, she helps other widows communicate with deceased spouses through astrology. The rest of us transferred to departments where reviews are based on work output, not planetary alignments.